Okay everybody, so it's that time of year again. It's getting cold outside and it's never fun to work in your wood shop when it's cold. So what we're gonna teach you guys how to do today is winterize your shop. So let's get right into this video.
Insulation!
Okay guys, so the first major step in winterizing your wood shop is going to be insulation, because insulation, I mean, it's really key. If you don't have insulation, it's going to be really cold because all that wind, all that cold air, it's going to seep right inside. So,
gotta insulate your garage door, the walls, and the ceiling.
So what we did here is we did the garage door, was one of the bigger things that we did this year. We started with insulating the whole top of it, just throwing up insulation and stuffing it in between. If it would focus. There, you guys can see that right there. We got all this insulation all along here. We also sealed the bottom of the door with great stuff. And then on the sides over here, we added these little metal plates to keep the wind from pushing against the door where all this cold air would seep in. And then we also sealed this other side. So this really allows us to stay warm out here because all this cold air just keeps coming through here. The door is also insulated itself. So if you guys don't have an insulated door, you guys can do that on your own by simply going to the store, getting insulation, stuffing it in there, and doing all that stuff. But it's definitely key to insulate your garage door. It's probably one of the best things you could do in your wood shop because it's where all that cold air is getting in from. So to eliminate that would be a major part in your winterization process. So another thing with insulation is
the walls. You gotta insulate the walls. You gotta make sure that you can stuff as much insulation as you can and plywood the walls or put drywall or whatever type of garage that you want to have. Make sure there's insulation in the walls. It's gonna help you out a lot.
Yeah, it's just good to do that. And probably the next most important thing
is the ceiling. Definitely put as much insulation as you can up in your rafters because heat rises. So you want to make the most blockage as you can
to keep all that heat inside for yourself,
for your workspace.
Yeah. So that's about all we have to say for insulation. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Just insulate your shop, you know, weatherproof, all that good stuff, because I mean, it's just how the cold air seeps in. The next most important and critical thing is probably gonna be something to do with heat. So let's get into that next.
Heat the shop.
Okay guys, so that's our next topic right now. We're gonna talk about heating your shop, because if you insulate your shop but yet you don't heat it, well, there's really no point in insulating it because there's nothing to keep inside. It wouldn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
So you guys need a heater. So we have a heater right here. It's a
little propane heater.
Yeah, it's Sunright by Mr. Heater. M&Bs Woodworking is not affiliated or sponsored by Sunright or Mr. Heater. We simply just picked it up from the store on our own, and well, it's now in our shop and it keeps us warm. So there you guys have it. If you guys want a heater, you guys can go to the store, get your own heater. I'm not. That's really just that simple.
Get a heater.
You need
get a heater.
And so right here, it's a little propane heater, and it's kind of nice because, you know, it has a fan built in here.
I dented it.
And yeah, you did dent it. And the fan blows out all the hot air, so it's like a little fire cannon, so you see all these flames come out of here when we turn it on.
We also use a table saw stop-start. It's awesome.
Yes, it is. It really does come in handy.
Because,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
It heats it up. It heats the shop up in like 5 minutes.
It really does.
Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And don't use it by any sawdust. Make sure that you're not working with any tools when you turn this on. Because if you do, you will blow up your whole shop.
I mean, you're not gonna blow it up, but you can start a fire.
I mean, you're gonna start a huge fire.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We're actually being serious about that. Like, it is actually really dangerous. So don't do anything like that.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, as far as the propane goes, we probably fill up one of these. It costs $17 to fill it up in our state. I'm not sure about you guys, but this lasts us probably about a month or so, and we're here every single day. So really, that's not too bad.
Not bad at all. It's pretty cheap.
Compared to another heater, like electric heater or something like that, it would get really expensive.
Very expensive, drawing a lot of power. You probably want to plug in another tool anyways. So this is what we go for.
Yeah, this is probably one of the most efficient ways that you guys can do it. And it doesn't take up a lot of room. Like,
I think one of these costs like
pretty small. Yeah, it's pretty small. Pretty great.
Yeah.
Keeps your shop warm.
I keep it right under the workbench.
Yeah. So like we said, guys, it takes like 5 minutes to heat the whole place up, and it probably lasts, we don't have to turn it on for maybe like another 2 hours or so, and then maybe we just turn it on for a couple minutes again. So really, it's kind of like a furnace would act in your house. It's really not bad. Once you have it all insulated and everything's good to go, you can really stay out here in just a t-shirt. I mean, it's not bad at all. We'll show you guys what it looks like right now. When you turn it on, like so, and all the hot air just gets poured right out of here. So, yep. That's what it looks like, guys. But we're gonna get to the final thing with our shop when it comes to winterization, and this one is probably the most important of all of them, and it's something that we recently did. So let's get right to that. Hey everybody, so the last part and probably the most critical one of them all in the winterization process of your shop is gonna be some type of flooring because, well, if you're on concrete like we are, it's absolutely freezing because all that moisture gets right up into your feet and it'll make you cold faster than anything else. So we actually got these recently, and what we did for ours was
we got some stable mats.
Yeah, so we got these really thick stable mats.
Yeah, they're like 1/2 inch thick, 3/4 inch thick. They're really awesome, and I don't feel any moisture through my feet, so.
Yeah, and what we did is we went to a local, it was like a farm supply store, and if you guys are in a city area and stuff like that, you guys are gonna pay a fortune for any kind of like rubber matting at a store. So if you guys go to like a local farm supply store or something like that, you can pick up these stable mats, and they're really cheap. So we got these, let's see if I can show right here. They're like this thick. So like nothing penetrates through these guys, and each mat, which covers like a huge space, let me show you really quick.
It's 6 by 4.
Yeah, so it's 6 by 4. So one of these big sheets right here was
it's like 38 bucks.
Yeah, so you guys really can't beat that price.
It's not bad at all.
You know, for us to do this whole shop, you know, I don't know how many mats it took. It was
like 9.
9 mats. Yeah. So completely worth it on that end of things because, guys, if you don't have mats in your shop, like, it's gonna be freezing. There's other ways.
12 mats. It was 12
okay.
mats. Okay. Sorry, not 9.
There's other forms of like flooring you guys can use in your shop that it's probably a lot more maybe it's more cost effective. I don't really know what kind of flooring you guys have, but yeah, that's what we decided to do. So I hope this helps you guys out in your winterization process of your shop this winter because it's cold and that's not fun to work in the cold, and you want to stay in your shop. You don't just want to be a summertime shop because, well, you miss 6 months of the year. You got to be in your shop making stuff. So with that, guys, I think we're going to end off this video. I hope this helped you guys out. If it did, drop a like down below. Also, leave a comment if you have any questions because I'm sure there's a lot because this video was kind of strange. But I do apologize for that, but I do hope it got the point across. Be sure to smash that subscribe button, and just like that, we got to get to the next build video because, well, we got to get going, guys. So, yeah.
Let's get the video done!